Great. Hey everyone. So today we're going to be looking at astrological remedies to get wealth in this lifetime. So what I'm going to do is first we're going to look at a couple of remedies that anybody could do. So these are great remedies. I've tried these out before too, and I've seen them work very well. Um, so I'm going to do those first, and then afterwards, I'll show you guys how to get personalized remedies for yourself, to do something for yourself, uh, so that this wealth could come in. And you'll see that those ones are probably like 10 times more effective. Now, all of these remedies work very well too. You could even do these generalized remedies first, and you'll see that it'll work very well. So, let's see first. So first with these generalized remedies, let's say over here, this square here is your house. And let's say you stand here in the middle. So if you were to stand here in the middle, and let's put a compass here. So let's say that this way is east, and then so this way is north, south, west, right? So let's say your house is like this, and right here in this middle, it's you standing right in the middle. So what you should do is uh you should put you could see that right over here. This side is like the east direction, right? So this way is east, south, west, and north, right? So what I would recommend is to put right in this direction over here. So right anywhere between here and here. Um like in this corner of your house. Uh What you should do is place some bottles of alcohol over here. So in this area of the house, maybe you could keep like a little what do you call it, a little section with different wine bottles, or maybe some like cans of beer, for example. Keep those in this direction of the house, right? So you can keep wines or alcohol over here in this direction of the house. Right, so the remedy I'm giving here, this is a Vastu remedy that will bring in wealth. So keep anything alcoholic in this area. Maybe keep like a wine rack. That's a good thing. Or like a cabinet that can hold your alcohol. This is something that's great. You could put this here and you'll see that wealth will start coming in um, when you do this. Uh, and I would say here, uh, something that'll work very well is if you put like a very expensive bottle of alcohol, like one of those that bottles that have like aged for a long time and that's considered like luxurious. Like one of those good quality, even if you could get one bottle, put that over in this direction of your house, in this vicinity of the house, in this like corner side. That'll work very well. Now, I understand if you don't want to keep wine and alcohol. One more thing, another thing you could put here, if you happen to smoke any kind of cigarettes or anything, uh, if you don't smoke, then don't worry, don't put it. But if you do, you keep like a pack of cigarettes over here or cigars. These things, you keep them over here. This will work well. So if you don't like any of those, that's perfectly fine. If you don't want to keep wine, alcohol, or any of that stuff here, that's fine. So some other things that you could place over here in this corner, you could place like a big mirror, right? So place a mirror in this corner here. Maybe you could put it against the wall if it's possible, or you could try not to get like a small one, really like a bigger one, like something that's like half your size would work here. Um, so a mirror will work well here. If it's also not possible to put a mirror, um, another thing you could put here are like empty bowls. So for example, you know how people have like a cabinet that has like all their fancy bowls and plates, things like that. keep a collection of fancy bowls and plates here, right? So empty bowls. So you could keep those over here in this direction of your house, and you'll see that that'll work very well, right? These empty bowls, this is something anybody could do, right? So all of these will work very well. The best thing would be is to put all three of these things, alcohol, mirror, and empty bowls in this corner here. That'll work the best, but you could do it to your personal liking here. So you could put those over there. Um, another thing you could put over here, let's say if you don't like any of these suggestions, another thing you could put over here is again in this corner, you could keep some, what do you call that? Like a piggy bank or like money, right? Keep like a box of money. Uh, so keep like a box of money right over here. And so this money, it could be like a piggy bank. It could be something that's like even a thing with, you know, what'll work well is if you keep like an empty bowl, well, I guess, or just a bowl that has like a bowl like this, and then put like some coins in here, right? So put some coins here and keep this in this corner of the house. That'll work well too, right? So if you put this in your house and then also keep like some mirror and alcohol here, that'll work very well, right? So something like this will work well if you put it there. So you can put those. Uh, Now some other things you could put. So let's say, so this is south. What you should do is put something in this corner of your house. Uh, you could put the all of these same things over here. There's wine, mirror, empty bowls. You could put them in this corner of your house too. So this will be like your like southeast corner. And don't put it right on this wall, so don't make it touch this wall. Um, but more so have it stay on this side of the wall. That's what it makes a pretty big difference. So try to keep it on this side of the wall and uh don't make it touch this top side over there, that side. So you could put all of these same things over in this corner. So if this corner didn't work out for you, you could put it in this side as well. All these items will work very well over here. Um, Another thing you could put here, if you wanted to put here, this will work well, is if you decide to keep some clothes, and you could put clothes and money, like this idea with this bowl with money. This is great to work here as well. So if you put like the bowls with money in this corner, it'll work great. Um, so you could put some, I would say what do you call it when you enter your house? Like a rack to like holds like I don't know, like a jacket or something like that, or like a clothes rack, right? Like something like that would be good here. But the clothes you keep here, do not keep shoes, right? So don't keep shoes in this corner here, but keep clothes in this area. Clothes will work very well. Preferably good quality clothes will work well here. Another thing you could put here is next to this bowl of like coins, what you could do is put some perfumes over here. So what I would recommend, so perfume, the one that I would recommend is a rose perfume. So like a rose scented perfume. This will work very well here. And I would recommend like a good quality one here. Don't get like the cheapest rose perfume because the more you spend on this perfume, the more it'll come back to you. So the more you put out, then the more you'll get in. So you could put some perfume here. What I would recommend is probably to spray some perfume. So spray some perfume uh, onto uh, onto these coins over here. This will work best. And spray this like every day. That'll work very well. If you if you don't have any perfume, you could also put attar, right? So uh if you don't have perfume, you could put rose attar here. Attar also works. So just put this, mix this in with the money in this bowl, and you'll see that'll work well too. So these these are some things that everybody could do and it'll bring money. Um, so this is a generalized remedy. Let's go now to some remedies that are a bit more tailored to your own personal chart. So let's say in your chart here, um, let's say so this will be tailored to your ascendant. So let's take, for example, a Gemini ascendant. So what's a Gemini ascendant? This is going to be three, and you'll see Cancer is placed in the second house, and you'll see that three, two, one, and you'll see Mars is here. Aries is there. So what a Gemini ascendant should do, generally what this technique is uh, you look at the lords of the 11th house and the second house, because these are both the houses of money. And what you want to do is you look at the planets. So here the Lord of Aries is Mars. So I have Mars as my 11th Lord here, and you have Moon, which is the Lord of your second house. And what you want to do is you see how Mars is the Lord of this 11th house. What I want to do is put all the significations of I want to put some significations of Mars over here, over there in that direction. So, and what I want to do is the same thing, is I want to put some significations of Moon over here. All right, so here's what I would suggest. Um, um, here's what I'm going to do here. So, uh, take the significations. So take significations of the 11th Lord, and you want to place those items and place them in the, what was it, northeast direction of your house. And see, in the same way, what you want to do here is take the significations of the second Lord and place it in the what directions? This is going to be southeast, southeast direction of your house. So this is the general idea, right? So let's say here, this person, this person's 11th lord is Mars, right? So what this person wants to do is place some significations of Mars in your northeast, right? So that's step one. So some significations of Mars here, you could put a weapon on display. For example, a weapon or a knife, like having like a knife collection. Put this in your northeast direction of your house. And actually, when I say northeast and southeast, what I mean is exactly in these two areas that I pointed out earlier, right? So in your house, do the same thing. Place all of your items. Uh, that thing with Mars I just said, place a knife right here in this section of your house, right in this section. Place a knife or a sword or some kind of weapon on display over here. Have a knife collection. Place it right there, right? Now, the other thing for this person was here they had this 11th lord is, or second lord is moon, right? So what this person would want to do is now, right? So look at the second step. Take signification of your second lord, which is moon, right? And place in southeast. So here, a signification of moon could be rice or milk. Um, so what you could do, rice, milk, let's put something else. You could put a picture of a cow. So picture of a cow, for example. So all three of these things work. So, actually, probably the more obvious thing is to just get a picture of the moon and place it in your southeast. So when I say this, what this person should do, this Gemini ascendant, place a picture of the moon or a picture of a cow right in this spot of your house over here, right? In this is southeast in that direction. So place a picture like that right here, and you'll see for a Gemini ascendant, when you place these two things, Mars and Moon, in these two areas, you'll see that their wealth will start to increase, right? So that was a Gemini, for example. Let's do another one. Um, so let's take um, let's take a Scorpio ascendant, for example. So 8, 9, and then 7, 6. Oh, geez. Okay. So for Scorpio ascendants, what you should do, look at step one, take signification of your 11th lord. So who's my 11th lord? It's Mercury. So what you should do, place items of Mercury in Northeast. So Mercury, you could put some books over here. Uh, place some books. Um, You place some books or like things like pens or paper or binders, for example. Put any of these things in the northeast corner of your house, right? So back to here again. Put pens, papers, and books right over here. You can place those there, right? And now let's look at step two. Take signification of your second lord. So second lord here is Jupiter. So items of Jupiter, put like a puja item over here. You could put like a Morti, for example. You could put a Morti, what other puja item? You could put some of those. You could put like a religious text, for example, like a Bhagavad Gita or a Ramayana, right? So I'll say here Bhagavad Gita, for example, religious text, right? Something that's religious, you could put one of those items in the southeast, right? So that's the second Lord, place in the southeast. So here, I want to place a religious text here in the southeast of the house, right? And then Mercury, put those books, pens, and paper in the northeast. So uh, in this area over here of your house. Okay. I'll do just one more, just so you guys get the idea. Um, let's take something like hmm, Libra. Let's put Libra over here. So this is Mercury sign, so 6, 5. Okay, and then you get Moon again. Okay, let's not do that because I already did Moon. So let's put 2. Okay, this is just gonna be um 2 and 11. This is Aries ascendant. So you'll see, do step one, take signification of the 11th Lord. So 11th Lord here. Well, if you see Aquarius, I'll put the items of Rahu, which is, so I'll take Rahu as a significant, because Rahu will actually give wealth. Saturn, like you could take Saturn, but Saturn isn't really going to bring too much wealth here. So put Rahu. Rahu will definitely give that wealth. And take those same items I was just saying before, like a mirror. Put a mirror here. You could put like his alcohol, right? Put these items in the northeast, right? So you can put a mirror or put alcohol right here in the northeast. And then here, second step, look at the second lord, which is Venus. And items here you could place are you could put perfumes, perfumes or attar, either one works. Or you could put some money over here. Just place money, you could put it in a frame or something, but make sure it's kept clean, right? So take this significations of this and place it in the southeast, right? So put that money and the perfume, put those right over here in this area. And there you go. There's all of your items, right? If I think one planet I didn't cover was two planets are Sun and Saturn that I didn't cover. If Sun or for Sun, you could place a picture of the sun. That's probably the easiest thing to do. Um, Picture of the sun or government, or you could put a picture of Lord Rama. Uh, so you could put a picture of one of those things, and then if you end up with Saturn as one of these lords, like if Capricorn is in one of these two houses, then what you could place, you could put place shoes. You could use shoes in that area. Uh, put either shoes or iron. Like if you have like a little like thing of iron or a block of iron, you could place it there. Um, Yeah. So those are the remedies to get a lot of wealth. And this is how you can make it personalized to your chart to attract that wealth. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And leave a comments down below if you have any questions on what items and where to place it. And thank you.